Hello you absolute legends, welcome back to the channel. It's John here. Really quick video this morning of this massive, I say massive, this good Proton haul that I've picked up this morning. Somebody contacted me out of the blue, said, hey John, I've got a car for sale. And there's loads of spare parts from when we stripped a Proton back in the mid-2000s, which was my auntie's. The other car's going off, more about that later, we'll talk about that, but I've got some bits and pieces if you want them. I said, yeah, not a problem, where are you? He was really local, he said, I've got a full set of wheels and some tyres. So this is a quick video, just basically in the back of my van, going through what I've been and picked up this morning. So we've got a set of front, well, what would you call them? Front pieces of trim. They're the black trim that go on the back and the front of the car. They're a good spare to have. These clips as well, I'll show you the clips, stick them down there. These clips here get broken very easily, and if you can imagine these little plastic clips, they're not standard, there's some funny little Proton clips that they decided to use. They get broken really easily. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those on that piece and none of that, so they're good little spares to have. I've got this, he's told me it is a 1990 Proton radiator, which it says there. It's the original one from the car that I will talk to you about another day, but he sent it off to be repaired and it came back repaired and it's been in this box ever since. I've got to open it up, but effectively free radiator, nice. Alright, let's have a look in the back here then, because there's loads of bits and pieces in here. He has given me some books which he bought, which is the Proton workshop manual. This is the actual workshop manual for all my cars, the Black Knight and all that sort of thing. Really nice to have. And the electrical system and wiring manual as well. These are proper Proton books. These aren't ones that you can buy Haynes ones. These are the proper Proton gear. And all the stuff is in there. What can we have a look at? The ignition switch. There we go. It gives me part numbers and components and load capacities and all that sort of stuff. Really good to have. I'm going to be really boring and read that later probably. In here then you can see some new old stock. We've got Proton fuel filters. These are parts of my car, by the way. They're not parts for the later models, they are for the ones that I run. We've got some original genuine Proton marked spark plugs, and they're in their original boxes as well. That's made the inner geek in me go a bit crazy this morning. What else have we got? We've got a steering link, suspension link, we've got some more spark plugs and some more fuel filters. And what else have we got? We've got some valves in here, like a return valve. We've got some brake pads, brake discs, brake shoes, more spark plugs under there by the looks of things. Oh no, oil filter, proper oil filters. This is an absolute little treasure trove, and the weird thing is the only person probably in the UK really that probably might need these is me and a few other people. I've got some headlights as well there. They're really good to have. I have got damage to one of mine on one of my cars, so that will be being replaced. They're really nice, all made in Malaysia. All genuine. They look really nice as well, proper Bosch ones. Happy days. Put them back in there. So the bloke was going to skip all this. He was going to just throw it all in the bin, and then he contacted me and said, hey John, I think you're a Proton man. And I said, yes I am. We'll talk about these in just a minute, these floor mats, because they really are the pièce de résistance of the collection. This is a Lada sunroof. It's not a Proton sunroof, I've not had it open, but he said it's brand new in the box, Lada sunroof. So if anyone's watching and has Ladas, that might be something for you. Oh my goodness, it's so heavy. What else have we got in here? We have got a set of dash clocks, dash pod here, blower motor, we've got a washer tank here, hinges, more trim, more side trim, seat belts, we've got window wiper modules, more seat belts here. What's this, lamp assembly? Let's have a look in here. Oh nice, that's a brand new side indicator. Air filter box, it looks like a fuel pipe, that's quite good. Battery tray, loads of stuff. Loads of nice things. What's this in here? As I say, he's literally just boxed it up and thrown it in the back of my van. I've not actually had a good look at it yet. That looks like a head gasket set. I hope it is. Oh, it's a rocker gasket cover. Okay. Fine, not a problem. Is that the head gasket? No, that's some sort of gasket though, isn't it? Maybe an exhaust manifold gasket. There's loads of bits and pieces in there. I'm going to have a dig out. And when we do have a dig out, I'll do a little bit of an update maybe on the Twitter, just documenting everything that we've managed to get here. Some of these things I'll be shifting on, as in there's people who are waiting for them. Oh, please be a horn centre. Yes, nice. These are really sought after in Malaysia. That is a horn centre, and he's cleaned up a bit obviously, but yeah, really nice that. And this, what else have we got? Oh, it's been a bit wedged in the back of my van. If I can get it out with one hand, I probably can't. That is a grill, and there is the badge. So there's a grill with a Proton badge and a Proton tow bar as well, which I'm never going to use, but there's a tow bar, which is quite rare. So yeah, that's just a brief look at the bits and pieces that I've collected, and it just goes to show that with the thanks to social media, with the thanks to YouTube, with the thanks to people doing Google searches, this person found me. I don't know the bloke. He contacted me through one of the videos. Back on there. Oh, it doesn't fit properly. I got a short tail one instead of a long hitch. He said to me, "Hey John, look, I've got all this Proton stuff. I'm going to throw it away." He also said, "I see you've got a Proton 1.5 SE LE. I've got a full set of floor mats," and I nearly fell through the floor when he said that. These were really rare. They made about 200 of them. And here's a full set. They've gone discoloured because they were originally, or they would originally be this blue colour, with sort of like an underlying grey base colour. You can see where it's been exposed to the sunlight, where it's faded here. This is the original colour. This is the original colour of the floor mats. They're not as good as the ones currently in my LE, but could you imagine if I ever had to try and find a replacement floor mat for my 1.5 SE LE? It would be near on impossible. In fact, I would probably go so far as to say there's probably only 2 sets of these left in existence now. One in my garage in my 1.5, and now here in my van. They need a good clean up, but they're good to have, aren't they? So that's it. That's just a quick little look at the treasure trove haul that I picked up this morning. If you've liked the video, please give it a like, please give it a subscribe. It really does help the channel. Loads of things coming in the next few days and few weeks as well, including something really exciting which I'm not allowed to tell you about yet because I haven't managed to get Mrs. John Coupland to sign it off. But until next time, have a great day, whatever you're getting up to, be safe, and hope you've enjoyed the video. Ta-ra!